The risk of loss trading any financial instrument can be substantial, and you must be aware and willing to accept those risks in order to invest. Don't trade with money you cannot afford to lose. This is neither a solicitation nor an offer to buy or sell any financial interest. No representation is being made that any account is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to the ones discussed here. Past performance is not indicative of any future results. Any strategies discussed are for illustrative purposes only and are not to be construed as specific advisory recommendations. This material is for educational purposes only. Okay, here we go. I told you guys I would make a video. I was wrong yesterday when I said it was a 90% win rate, but right here it is an 80% win rate for at the money binary options. It is a 76% win rate for out of the money, just slightly out of the money, 66% for about between 7 or 8 pips out of the money, and right about a half for about 10 to 12 pips out of the money. This is a 3-hour expiry, and what else? It's a 3-hour expiry. They don't come very often, as you can see here. They don't come very often, but when they do, they expire profitable at the money 80% of the time. So what we're going to do is we are going to investigate and make sure this is the case. Okay, if you want to follow along, this one is called CX bar run. You can find it in TraderBotMarketplace.com. Just go to TraderBotMarketplace.com. This is one of the tools in our tool suite. Okay, so let's just scroll back. They don't come very often, so we're just going to go back. Okay, this was a loss. I will keep track of it here, so that is a loss. Alrighty, it expired at the expiry above where the signal was. That is a win at the money. This is a win at the money. This is a win at the money. So we have 3 wins. This is a win at the money. That is a loss at the money. So we have a win and a loss. Okay, let's just keep scrolling back here. That is a win at the money. That is a win at the money. That is a win at the money. So 3 more wins. That is a win at the money. That is a loss. So we got a win and a loss. That is a win. That is a win. That is a win. 3 wins. That is a loss. So 3 wins and a loss. And that is a win. 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 That is a loss. That is a win. 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 3 wins. Win. 4 wins. Win. 5 wins. Win. 6 wins. Win. 7 wins. win, 8 wins, win, 9 wins in a row, 10 wins in a row, 11 wins in a row, 12 wins in a row, loss. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then a loss. Win. 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 So it's 3. Win, 4 win, 5 wins in a row. Loss. Loss. I can't see that one. Well, I can see that it closed above there. That's a win. Okay, so there's a win. Okay. So here's what it looks like. Wins and losses. Let's see. We had a maximum 12 wins in a row and a max 2 losses in a row. They don't come very often. This is on an hourly chart, but that's what it is. So, I mean, there you go. It's a 3-hour tour, 3-hour trade, and that's that. Okay, it's called CX bar run, and you can see these settings inside the user manual, which I am doing right now. If you want to see the settings here they are. Here's the settings for the TraderBot Marketplace CX bar run. There are the settings right there. Have a look at them. Pause the recording here. Okay, and that is on the Euro USD. Now, how does it perform? Because there's only been 42 trades in like the past year. How does it perform on everything else? Does it at least have a profitable upside? Well, let's check all the binary option pairs and see. The Euro USD, it works the best on. USD Swiss franc, it doesn't work as well, but it still has a even an out of the money win rate. Now, USD Swiss franc, it's about half and half. Each one of the currency pairs runs a little different. The USD CAD has a right at half. The Euro Pound is about a 57% win rate at the money. Euro Yen, 53%, but all of these can be dealt with. Pound USD, 65% win rate. Pound Yen, 51%. Australian USD, 59%. Australian Yen doesn't do good. So let's take something that doesn't do good and try to see what parameters that it does do good, because maybe a 7-bar run on this one is too much. Let's just look at a 4-bar run and let's see. 4-bar run, we have a positive expectancy right here. These are expiries. If you want to do an in-the-money trade, it's going to expire in the money 74% of the time, over 3 hours out. And there's a lot more trades. Let's go back to the Euro USD. Euro USD, what about if I did a 4-bar run on it? 4-bar run on it. There's a lot more trades. and it still has a positive expectancy. It's still a 3-hour trade, and it's got positive expectancy. But let's see how often it at least touches, about 20 pips out. This is expiry. Use touch mode. So about half the time it will at least touch about 20 pips out within 3 hours. So that'll give you a little idea. That's it's called the CX bar run, and it can be found in TraderBot Marketplace. Thank you.